In today's video, we're going to be trying to connect a few dots here and there because we have a lot to talk about. First things first, there's a lot of rumors circulating around crypto Twitter, guys. Check this out. When we type in XRP Robinhood, Justin Robinhood plans to offer XRP trading by end of 2023. What's happening over here, right? With XRP Robinhood rumor from an insider gaining steam, the XRP community is preparing for a massive pump in Q4 2023. Very fascinating, right? Listing XRP will mean 3 out of the top 5 cryptos by market cap will be tradable to its 10 plus million users, guys. Wow. Why isn't it listed on Robinhood? Isn't that fascinating? Because it did just get clarity as well, right? From the Bearable Bull, XRP coming to Robinhood is massive as well. So if they are getting ready to list XRP, they must know something, right? As you guys can see. I don't know, guys. A lot of different rumors, as you guys can see right here. Wow. Then we have breaking Venmo rumors are circulating on YouTube about making XRP available to its millions of members as well, right? So what's happening over here? A lot of different rumors circulating around, right? Floating around crypto Twitter. Rumors: XRP and MoneyGram, a renewed alliance on the horizon after the Ripple win against the SEC as well. Wow, XRP and MoneyGram, guys. I don't even know what's happening anymore. But remember, these are just what? Rumors, right? Supposedly. I don't even know where they found. Someone said it was from an insider that talked about Robinhood. Or possibly it's misinformation, guys. I don't know. But it's just rumors, to say the least, supposedly. Now, XRP surpasses Ethereum as South Korea's most popular altcoin, right? So today we're about to talk about Ethereum as well, guys, because Vitalik himself stated that XRP is the internet of value, or Ripple is in fact, right? Check this out. Just in, State Bank of Pakistan calls Ripple and XRP quote-unquote encouraging work. Interesting, isn't that? Remember, XRP or Ripple is what? Worldwide, guys, right? It's currency agnostic as well. Doesn't that tell us something very important? The State Bank of Pakistan has recognized Ripple's cryptocurrency XRP as a key player in global payments technology as well, right? Interesting. Pakistan is awfully talking about specifically XRP here as a key player in global payments technology. Fascinating, isn't it? Then we have time for some hype, my friends. Why? Because when we talk about the BIS, right? And then this is how we know the plans go far beyond, because I'm pretty sure this was from the BIS task force members, guys, right? Cross-border payments interoperability and extension task force. The chair is Ulrich right here from the European Central Bank, right? Ripple's listed most definitely, and check this out. Ripple swelled back in 2020. They talked about CBDC driving towards digital, what? Where everything will be transformed and everything will be what? Especially money, digital. Ulrich right here, European Central Bank as well, right? CBDCs and the connection, guys, back in 2020. Then we have here, so there's a few connections to possibly BRICS as well, because 90% of oil-rich countries joined BRICS. The Naysay Staller said it isn't dead, guys, right? Well, that's just my opinion. Guess which central bank joined Ripple? The Central Bank of Saudi Arabia. Wow. XRP will bridge the oil money because Saudi British Bank, SAB right here, launches instant cross-border transfer service for United States corridor powered by Ripple, guys, right? Again, XRP is what's currency agnostic, guys. That's the most beautiful part. Standard Bank Group of South Africa Chief Executive, right here, which will connect to Standard Bank's report acknowledges Ripple's emerging footprint in Africa. Right, another connection to BRICS, guys. So supposedly, obviously, BRICS now have heard about Ripple and XRP, right? XRP is making waves, as we see. Companies are shifting from Ethereum blockchain to XRP Ledger for faster and carbon neutral transaction, plus no gas fees. As we see right here, look at this. We have now started to shift from using the Ethereum blockchain to the XRP ledger, meaning we'll have faster payments globally with reduced fees to the investor, and the blockchain is carbon neutral as well, right? Of course, they had to say carbon neutral, guys, right? Because that's where the world is heading towards. As we see here from Ripple, we are proud to be included in People's 100 companies that care in 2023. Thank you all to the Ripple employees who give back year-round, locally and globally, through our Ripple Impact programs, right? And it's what? Greenery, as you guys can see. Is that something? Now, when we talk about how people are fleeing from Ethereum to the XRP ledger, ETH founder Vitalik Buterin explains that Ethereum is not the internet of value. Ripple is the internet of value. Now, banks are preparing to adopt XRP. Check this out. Can't make this stuff up from their mouths.
You know, people talk a lot about talk about cryptocurrency 2.0 being like the internet of value. We're not the internet of value. Ripple is the internet of value. We're an arbitrary processor for state transaction functions.
We're not the internet of value. Ripple is, right? That's Ripple's job. They all had to slow down because they weren't ready for. They were not ready yet for mass adoption. Every bank and corporation was getting ready in the background. Now we are getting pretty close, right? Again, they know, guys. That's the thing. They 100% know, but they just lie, I guess, publicly. Well, they did in that video. They did talk publicly and say it publicly, but most people will not watch that video, guys, right? Breaking: Goldman Sachs research paper highlights XRP as a cross-border payment digital asset, right? From a long time ago, supposedly. Now, there is also a pending case brought by the SEC against Ripple Labs Inc. and others over its sale of XRP on the same theory. That's a case worth watching. So these people are watching, as you guys can see, Goldman Sachs. Isn't that fascinating? XRP currency. XRP is a real-time settlement system exchange and remittance network that facilitates that cross-border payments for financial institutions, right? There you guys go. All the proof is right there. Not to mention XRP is a done deal, but the eyes are useless when the mind is blind. Check this out.
Again, to tell you a story, 3 years ago, we actually experimented with 12 banks across different geographies who did not have pre-funding relationship with each other.
Right, banks. They're talking about different countries and nations, guys, such as, of course, a BRICS. Some country, some nation from BRICS was involved as well, most definitely, right? Remember, there's a lot of these countries trying to join BRICS as we speak, right? Ripple has probably worked with them as well, most definitely. And we just seen it in the earlier portion of today's video. There we go.
Gave them a bunch of digital asset called XRP and asked them to use it to see if it works for cross-border payments as a bridge currency. They came back to us after 6 months and they said, look, it works beautifully, but we cannot use this. And there are 2 issues with this. Number 1, it's highly volatile, so we cannot use it. Number 2, my regulator will never allow me to use this. There is no risk weighting to this and it's too volatile. There is no way the central banks will allow me to use this. This was in 2015-16. So we went back to the drawing board and came up with a new product, as I mentioned, ODL, on-demand liquidity. And basically what that product does is, through that product, banks do not have to hold a digital asset on their books. They could leverage that product, connect with a digital asset exchange, which, mind you, is fully licensed and supervised, and then leverage that exchange to source liquidity in real time. And because the entire transaction happens in less than 30 seconds because of the speed of the ledger, the volatility risk is taken care of. So we removed the 2 big concerns that banks and payment providers had and almost productized it in a way, and then we launched the product last year in October.
Right. So all this will, I mean, nothing will happen as of right now, but during the new financial system, that's when it all takes place, in my humble opinion, not financial advice. Now we have to talk about the SEC, because just an SEC attorney withdraws in case against Ripple as well. What's happening over here, right? Banks are ready. SEC can step aside now. So this was supposedly this was it right here. The SEC has formally requested the United States District Court to approve the removal of this lawyer from her role as attorney in the ongoing Ripple lawsuit, right? And supposedly this was a senior lawyer at the SEC, right? Has officially withdrawn from the case. Wow, why though? Right? She doesn't want her name tied to those clowns anymore because they are about to get destroyed again by Ripple. This means absolutely nothing. Lawyers can come and go all the time, most definitely. And then last but not least, basically we see right here Counsel for Ripple has informed Judge Torres that Ripple is available for trial anytime in the second quarter of 2024. Well, wait a minute. Why do I get the feeling from Attorney Jeremy States? Why do I get the feeling that one way or another the trial is never going to happen? Right, interesting, because I'm willing to bet that this trial will never happen. The SEC cannot risk people calling to stand Bill Hinman, Jay Clayton, and other current former SEC officials. Maybe that's why they're leaving from the case. They're fleeing from the case, right, from the SEC side. The SEC cannot risk a jury of 12 ordinary citizens rendering judgments on its practices. The SEC is using the cover of interlocutory appeal to push for a stay in these proceedings. If that fails, they have no choice but to withdraw the allegations against Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson, right? So things are looking supposedly really good for Ripple, right? And everyone's now saying, or a lot of people are now saying, this won't even happen, guys, right? The trial's never even going to happen. Look at that. So, why does he feel this though? Because a couple of things: the pending request for appeal, the SEC signaling its willingness to drop the charges, the embarrassing witnesses Ripple will call. There you guys go. So all the proof is in the pudding, guys. Things are looking really good for Ripple and XRP. Let's see where this all takes us. Now, when HOV at the end of the day. My name is Sophia Amazing. See ya.